Imagine trying to build a skyscraper, but you have to carry and place every single brick yourself, one by one. For decades, that's exactly how software development has worked. A human developer sits at a keyboard, writing every single line of code, checking for errors, and tracking down every bug by hand. The problem with this approach is that the speed of your project is limited by how fast your fingers can type and how much information you can hold in your head at once. Because the human is the only engine driving the work forward, human stamina sets the limit for what we can build. Recently, we got a major upgrade to this process. Think of it like giving our bricklayer a powerful mechanical suit. In the coding world, this is AI-assisted development. Tools suggest the next few words or even write small, routine pieces of code when you ask them to. But even with that extra muscle, you are still the one operating the suit. You still have to make every small decision, review every suggestion, and drive the project forward, step by step. While these tools are helpful for speeding up the work, it is still the traditional way of working. Progress stops the moment you step away from the keyboard. Now we are seeing a different approach. Instead of wearing a mechanical suit to lay the bricks yourself, you hand a blueprint to a capable construction crew and let them build it for you. In agent-first development, an AI agent cycles through building, testing, and fixing, all on its own. Notice your new role. You provide the instructions and review the final result. Compared to the assisted workflow, this agent workflow runs in a closed loop until done. In this model, your value as a developer is no longer tied to how fast you can type out code. Your value is your ability to evaluate the work, guide the strategy, and make good decisions. You might remember when the industry shifted to mobile-first design, which meant creating websites specifically for small touchscreens rather than large desktop monitors. Agent-first is a similar change, but instead of changing screen sizes, we are changing the primary user. We are now building invisible digital pathways and tools specifically so AI agents can use them, rather than making visual buttons for humans to click. Look at this adoption pyramid. Level 1 is human execution. Level 2 is a hybrid approach, delegating chores to a machine while both hold the wrench. In Level 3, the agent-first state, the machine runs the workflow while the human monitors from the control tower. We have reached a turning point. We are now building digital infrastructure for machines. If the idea of managing autonomous AI sounds intimidating, don't worry. Succeeding here is actually about clear communication and logical planning, rather than memorizing complicated coding syntax. Adapting to this takes just a few practical steps. Step 1. Start small. Pick a single, repetitive, boring task, like formatting a list of names, and hand it entirely over to an agent. Step 2. Practice writing your intent. Instead of worrying about specific code, give the AI clear, plain English instructions about the final product. Step 3. Set strict boundaries. The AI must be incapable of publishing without a human hitting the approve button. By starting with small chores and keeping a firm hand on the approval button, you can safely learn how to manage these digital workers before trusting them with larger projects. Passing off the manual typing does not make human developers obsolete. In fact, it does the exact opposite. Getting rid of the slow labor frees you to focus on what actually matters: high-level strategy, solving business problems, and delivering better experiences for users. You are receiving a promotion. You are graduating from a bricklayer to an architect, ready to manage the digital world at the speed of AI.